Hello and welcome to Random Nonsense's first episode of the game night. Sorry there's no intro. There is an intro song if you'd like to hear it though. But we'll wait till I start seeing people pop in and then I'll let you hear it. But Hefty is actually gonna be working on the intro for us, so that will be his project, not mine. So hopefully we'll have that sooner rather than later. But if not, I might have to do it, so we'll see where that goes. But yeah, this show is all about just gaming. Whether it's games from the old days, new days, PC, board games, card games. It's the grand spectrum of gaming because we're all a bunch of nerds, so it's going to be a fun time. It's very weird without an intro because I don't get pumped with the music first. I'm like, wow, this is rough. I haven't done a cold open in quite some time. But yeah, so we are here to discuss games. Nothing over 1999 today. So anything from the 1980s to 1999 is what we'll be doing today. And why is my thingy not working? There it is.
So nothing I was barely alive for.
Come on, you've had to play some older games, sir.
Why is this not?
And there's Hefty. Now he unmuted.
I know we talked about this morning on the meeting.
And that's Danielle in the background having a work phone call.
I didn't even think they were authorized.
How are we doing this evening, sir?
I
still can't hear you, sir.
Wait, really?
I got you now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you now.
I said wonderful with all the
all the excitement that one could have for the day that we had.
Monster. It was.
Well, we're talking about. If we're going to be talking about older games, I'm going to start with one that is one of my true favorites, and I wore the shirt based off of not the game, but what the game was based off of tonight. So the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game for the Sega was the tits, yo. That was just so much fun. You just smashed around everybody, you punching through stuff. It was just so much fun, and it was so cheesy and corny, just like the show. But I loved it so much. I wish I still could play it today because I probably would.
I never played the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game.
Oh, you missed
I'm missing out probably.
And I think what's fun about this is that it gives us a broad spectrum. We don't have to just stay with one certain game. We can bounce around a bit and whatnot because there's so many great games that came out between 1980 and 1999.
Dude, that was the we lost Rich.
I think he'll be back.
Yeah, that was the golden age of gaming, dude. That was when that was a crazy time. Even just if you want to go the 80s from 1980 to 1985. Okay, Mom, so you had the
on the Atari.
Ooh.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry, Pam. That's why she doesn't play anymore. Turned her off of gaming forever. No, I mean, if you want to look, the video game crash was in 1983, I think. Mm-hmm. And by that point, video games were pretty much looked down upon as just wastes of money because there were so many shit games. There wasn't the internet. There weren't any video game magazines. Oh, you're good, buddy. There was no way. And if you bought a shitty game, you didn't know until you took it home and played it, and then you had to enjoy it because that was it, dude. You know what I mean? And then Nintendo kind of rebranded everything and by calling it not a video game system but an entertainment system. Mm-hmm. And it came with Rob the Robot, so it kind of made it so it wasn't such a toy as much as it was an entertainment thing. So so they kind of left video games out of it, and they weren't video games. They were Nintendo game packs or cartridges, as they call them. So it's to kind of distance themselves from. But then they, Nintendo, I fully believe is 100% responsible for the whole turnaround of video games as a whole.
We will definitely have this talk again about what I'm about to say, but that the PlayStation was almost never Sony's PlayStation. It was the Nintendo PlayStation at first. They sold it to Sony because they're no one's going to buy a game on disc. And Sony's bet, give me this, and look what they did with it.
Yep. And then
that's the whole reason why Sony became a company, because Nintendo was no one's ever going to buy a game on disc.
Yep. And
if
then
you
look what
notice-
happened. Nintendo ended up doing the GameCube.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
So that's another thing. Like you look at I know this is not 80s and 90s, but you go back to Nintendo. Nintendo's only had in its history 3 consoles that use a disc, and all 3 of them were failures.
Yeah. Like the 3DO. There was the
Yeah, the
I don't know, it was
GameCube,
like
the
the
Switch, and the
3DO.
Switch 2.
I was thinking
Nope.
of failed video game like disc
No, it's
systems.
not. No, the Switch is cartridges.
Oh yeah, the Switch is
Not the
cartridges.
Switch,
Yeah.
but
It's the GameCube, the Wii,
one
and the Wii U.
Yeah, that one.
Both Wii's and the GameCube. Even though the GameCube was at the time before the Switch came out was Nintendo's #1 selling console, but the GameCube had issues. It overheated.
I never had one problem with my GameCube.
Really?
Yep, I still have it too.
So one
problem
of the major issues with the GameCube is because the disc was so small, and because of because the disc was so small and it spun so fast, the laser had a hard time keeping up trying to read the disc. So the laser would go back and forth really, really fast, and the GameCubes would catch on fire.
Oof, that's
I never
wild.
had that, and I used to play for
Me
hours.
either. My
That's
old
crazy.
man actually worked for IBM when the GameCube was the Dolphin. That
I
was the
remember that.
project game for it,
Yep.
and he I talked to him about it. He had no idea about it because he was not a gamer, and he bought it up to people that he worked with. Because I was talking to him about this recently, and the people would be like, "How do you know about that?" Which is crazy to think about because he was like, "Well, my son, he's a big gamer and stuff like that." But he'd be like, "Yeah, how's the Dolphin?" He'd mention the Dolphin project to people at IBM. They'd be like, "How do you know about that?" Because Pop's the CIA, of course.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's awesome.
He's Danny Tanner. He just doesn't realize.
He's a badass Danny Tanner.
He's the John McClane Danny Tanner.
Yes.
But I think another one of my favorite games for the Super Nintendo was Pitfall. That was such a fun game. It was based off
Super Pitfall.
Yeah.
I don't even know you, sir. Yeah, no, I know what Pitfall is, sir. I'm just so wow. Yeah, Super Pitfall is kind of panned universally because it was such a terrible game. But
I enjoyed it as a kid.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. Am I right?
Double Dragon, good one.
That's a good one.
Double Dragon.
I can't speak on any of the games from 80s and 90s. Like I was telling JJ over here, I was born in 92, so a lot of the games that you guys are going to talk about, I have no idea.
That's fair. That's fine.
You will learn tonight. Then we will educate you, sir. And
like I said,
doesn't hurt anybody.
the last game show we did. Like I said, I got a Genesis when I was 5, but
yes,
I don't remember half the games I had. I was just looking it up before we got on. I looked up the game that I talked about last time. It was Tiny Toons. That was a Bugs Bunny game.
Yes, you were right. You're right.
That game was great. It was it had some challenging parts. Like there was an ice level where you had to
hate ice levels.
You had to jump and you kind of had to do it at the right time. We had to jump against the wall and then jump again. But if you missed the ledge that you needed to go up and in that way. But on this ledge, there was ice right there. So if you didn't hit it the right way, your character would just slide down the edge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've never been never seen a 6-year-old be so frustrated his entire life trying to figure out how to do that.
Water levels and ice levels, the two worst levels or most challenging levels in video games. You just across the board, just take a look at them. You tell me, the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, that where you have to diffuse all the bombs within boy, was that a fucking through the wall game.
I've never finished that game. I've never finished it.
And any ice level that has any sliding physics, forget about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, John knows what's up.
I have to say, I love Ocarina of Time, but I can do without the goddamn water temple missions. I can do without those fucking missions.
Yeah.
God, they were so annoying, and no matter how much you ran back and forth up, oh god, I hated it.
Did you know they're remaking that from the ground up for Switch 2?
Yeah, apparently that got leaked in Nintendo. Usually if something gets leaked from Nintendo, they'd just be like, it's a fake leak. But I guess somewhere internally in Nintendo, someone got really, really, really mad about it, and that's how Nintendo's like, oh shit, now we really have to release it because it's real. It's probably gonna be the game and a new console too. That's gonna be a limited edition console.
They love separating people from their money.
Yes, they do. How much is the Switch 2 nowadays?
$400. $450 for the console itself, and then if you want one with a game, it's $500.
Oh,
that's why I haven't got one yet because
I won't.
I mean, I'll eventually get one, but I'm gonna wait until 2027 when Pokemon Winds and Waves comes out. Speaking of Pokemon, that's about the only 90s thing I can talk about because that's what I grew up playing those original Pokemon games on a non-colored Game Boy.
Oh, yeah.
The big old boy.
I remember playing on the Game Boys when they had no backlight and you're like, had to either work. Best thing to play at home, but then if you took it on the go, forget about it.
Nope. They had actually an add-on for it.
Yeah, but it ran on, I think, the battery.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like a magnifier.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And
I remember those.
Like, oh God.
I had the lime green Game Boy Color I got for Christmas one year, and I was really sad because I opened up everything. There was no game. I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do with this? and then of course, my grandfather saves the day, brings me a box. I open it, fucking gold, and I was like, so to this day, gold has a weird spot in my heart. I love that game. I sat there all night long just jamming out on my fucking brand new lime green Game Boy to Pokemon Gold. I'm like, I'm gonna catch them all, motherfuckers.
That sounds amazing. I think and dollars to donuts, and I'm gonna stand by this
because we have lots of donuts.
I do love donuts and dollars. I just wish I had more of one than actually I wish I had more of both. Fuck that.
Yes.
My favorite, and I think in my opinion, the best handheld system that ever was out was the Game Boy Advance SP because it was about this big.
Yeah.
Yep.
It flipped open. It had a fully backlit color screen. There were some kick-ass games for that, dude, across the board. They redid they did like a whole classic line, like a black box line, like they did the original Super Mario Brothers. They redid the original Zelda. They did like Castlevania, and even they did they had like really cool other games. They had Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, which was amazing because it was a Final Fantasy like tactics game, which was primarily on PlayStation, but it was on a Nintendo console. It was just what a great system. I wish I had never gotten rid of mine because they are very expensive now.
Because for those of you who don't know it, Final Fantasy used to be a Nintendo exclusive.
Yeah, it was.
You don't know.
I have 1, 2, 3.
Where I first played mine, the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, great games.
But I lost interest after 8. After 8, I
8 was horrible. 8 was terrible.
Yep.
9 was pretty kick-ass. 10 is probably my favorite one next to 7.
I like the storyline for 8, but it was just the gameplay was just miserable.
Are we talking about Final Fantasy?
Final Fantasy, yes, sir.
7.
Yes.
10.
Yes.
And then I know this is gonna like not agree with everybody, but the whatever the newest one that came out, I think it's 15.
I haven't played that. I think the last one I played was 12, and I was like, I'm good.
See, my thing is besides 7, because 7 takes place in like a futuristic time period.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's okay. I really like 15 because it kind of went back. It's like a time of like where like it should be like medieval times, but it's got magic and everything. And so it's like from what I've played so far, it's really fucking good.
I like your shark in the background too, Rich. I've been meaning to tell you.
That's the wife's. All this stuff right back here is not even mine.
Nice. I was going to say,
over his shoulders, those belong to his wife.
I
too.
say, this is my stuff over here.
Because I picked up at work, which I was super happy about because everybody wants it, a Jaws Fuggler 50th anniversary edition. I was
there you go. Yeah, I've seen those at the store. I've seen the Fugglers.
We got 2 in. I bought one. They sold the next one the next morning, and by that time, I had like 4 or 5 texts because I had posted on Facebook. They're like, "Where did you get that?" I'm like,
And-
my work, but
And I was happy I was the one who sold the other one because it was some young girl who found it on the shelf and like hugged the box and ran to her grandmother. She's like, Grandma, it's a Jaws Fuggler. Can I get it? And she's like, oh, all right, sweetie. And I'm like, oh. And then I asked her, like, do you like Jaws? She's like, no, it kind of scares me. I watch it with my dad, but I only watch it like small parts. But he's got teeth and he's so cute. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yep. Jaws is my favorite horror movie for anybody that doesn't know. That's my favorite horror movie ever. From a guy that has a lot of movies. And those double back too. So there's another row behind the ones that you see there. And it goes all the way down.
Did you know that they make dog toys, Fugglers?
No.
Oh, if I had a dog, I should get one for Sebastian.
They're really hard to find, so good luck. But I've seen people post them at Walmart and Target, but trust me, we have a dog, and I've been like, all right, I need a Fuggler dog toy.
Did you try online?
No, not yet.
Because that's everybody asked me. And my old boss for my old job is like, "Oh, how much was that Fuggler? I want one for Reagan, my little niece." And I was like, it's $20. I was like, but we only had two and sold one. He was like, I was like, well, you could try other CVS's or look online. And he goes, oh yeah, I guess so. And I'm like, and like Nitos and shit. Everybody's like, Nitos. I'm like, go online and buy them. They will have them there. So it's just people. We live in this age. Look online.
Go to Amazon. It's usually
go to Amazon
or eBay.
That's right. Or eBay. Yep.
Unless you're banned from eBay, like someone.
How do you get banned from eBay?
I ask him that every time.
That's a whole story. That's a story for when I come back as a guest for a regular random nonsense.
Okay.
We'll have to remember that.
I won't forget, sir.
How I got a lifetime ban on eBay.
A lifetime? Wow, that's wild.
I've been on eBay since 2006. I got like a multi-billion star gold rating or whatever they do nowadays. I know they changed it again.
I don't know. I just buy stuff when I need it. Amazon, eBay, whoever's going to ship it to me quickest. Usually Amazon.
I try not to go to eBay as much anymore now that I know like how much they hawk up everything on eBay. I try, unless it's something I absolutely want and I honestly cannot find it anywhere else, then I'll go to eBay. But other than that, it's usually Amazon.
I've had some good luck on eBay, even with video games, like retro video games.
Mm-hmm.
To kind of tie it all back in, since I let us off on a tangent, I do apologize. But I'm sure it's probably, I'm sure it can happen. You know what I mean? If your rating goes too low as a seller, or like maybe you just, even as a consumer, maybe if you like dick enough people over and they complain about you, eBay would do something. I don't know. Apparently Rich does, but we'll wait for that one again. Like you said,
for another day.
Yes.
It wasn't, I didn't even do anything bad. I literally, I created an eBay account, and then all I did was I created the account. And then I was looking for retro toys that I was looking for retro wrestling toys. So then I was like, because eBay was like, oh, you could do save searches. So if you like do save searches, and then whatever you're looking for, related things will pop up. So I put in like vintage wrestling toys. Within 24 hours after doing an entire list of save searches, I got an email from eBay saying that my account was used for suspicious activity, and then I got a lifetime ban. That's it. I have the email to prove it too.
Oh no, I'll believe you. I believe you, man. And kudos for saving receipts, but that blows my mind. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
How, if I may, how long ago was this?
Oh, I can look. It would. I look every time.
Guesstimate. 10 years, 5 years.
I look up this email.
Power Glove sucked too. Changed my mind.
Power Glove.
It was fun to wear when you weren't playing a game, like if you were playing outside with like your friends, and it was like your like gauntlet or something. But then it was fun as fuck.
The problem there is you're getting yelled at for taking your $90 at the time toy outside and just fucking around with it outside. You know what I mean?
So January 26, 2019.
Okay, so it's been like 6-7 years almost. Wow.
Yep.
That's wild. So that's pretty contemporary. I would call that. That's
the
not really
ending. The ending in the email says you will not be able to use eBay in any way. This includes using other existing accounts or registering a new account.
Have you tried?
No, I've not tried.
Try it. What are they going to do? Reban you?
Reban?
You know, are they going to ban you even
I have
harder?
2 emails, so I guess I could potentially do that if I really wanted to.
I mean, it's not illegal. You know, if you bought something, you'd be like, well, whose fault is that? Because I was told I had a lifetime ban. I tried it. I got my stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's on you, eBay.
eBay.
Can we go back to Pokemon real quick?
Yes, absolutely.
It's a game show. We're allowed to talk anything we want.
If you had to pick favorite generation, what would it be?
First,
the
blue. I was Pokemon Blue because blue is my favorite color. I was 20 or 21 when the first one came out.
Mm-hmm.
And I, like you, played it on a regular black and white Game Boy. Yeah, one of the old school ones.
So the first generation's good, but for me, my favorite generation is the one, I forget what number it is, but it's the one with Diamond and Pearl. Because my favorite starter is in that too. My favorite starter is Chimchar. And because I'm pretty sure Diamond and Pearl were the first gen to be on the DS, like the regular DS.
Yep.
And I remember when I got my first, when I got a DS, I didn't get the big fat one. I got the DS Lite, and it was a blue one. Yeah. And that was like the first thing I got. I got the DS, and then I got Diamond with it.
No, I want to say that was about 2017 or so, 2018. I would say it's 2017, 2018. And you can fact check me on that one, but I remember I worked at a GameStop when that was pretty big. So I want to say it was right around there, 2017.
No, John, I thought that gen came out a long time ago.
Don't worry, Pam, you're good. We just love that you're here.
Dude,
do you know you can call in sick from the app now for our work schedule? There's an option to call in sick.
No, because I don't have the app. Look, I don't want to talk about work. I don't want to talk about
just
work.
Open the old one and then sign
I don't
in.
have the old one. I deleted it because I don't want to talk about work. Right
I'll tell you how to make it work later.
So Pokemon Diamond and Pearl released in Japan.
Ooh, they are great games. Good shout, by the way, and welcome.
Diamond and Pearl released in Japan September 28th, 2006.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
And then April 22nd, 2007 in Australia. And then a worldwide release North America was in April 2007. So realistically, Japan in 2006, and then pretty much a worldwide release around like between April and June of 2007.
I have been told that I have a very skewed sense of time before, so this all tracks.
Yes, because that was like 20 years ago now.
Oh, shut up.
You old babies, you little babies, you're just cute little babies.
Okay,
I am
says the guy who's the grandpa right now.
And I look damn good for a grandpa. Actually,
it's very true.
I told someone the other day that I was a grandfather, and she looks at me. She's like, "You're like 20. How are you a grandfather?" And I'm like,
"Wow,
thank you." And I was like, "But I'm not. I'm almost 40. But I'll take that." So my head just gets bigger all the time.
That's what she said.
Nice.
I have to add that little noise.
The little rim shot.
Yep.
Oh man.
Sword is all I think I ever played. That's fair.
Speaking of Pokemon, did you know that every Pokemon game reverts back to Red and Blue?
I mean, it has to. I mean, they're the first two that kind of started it.
With Red and Blue started it, and then if you go back, because even though like Gold and Silver, they weren't Red and Blue. But what color is Ho-Oh?
I only played the first one, and that's
so Ho-Oh's stomach is red, and then Lugia's belly is also blue.
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And then the only other one that's not technically red and blue is black and white, but Zekrom's lightning is blue, and then Reshiram shoots fire, which is red.
Red. Oh, that's crazy. No, I never knew that.
Yeah. So
that's pretty cool.
everything with Pokemon always reverts back to Red and Blue.
Now, did you have a PlayStation 1 when you were younger, Rich?
I did. So my first I never played the PlayStation 1 without the joysticks though. I did not.
Oh, you never played with it before the DualShock came along?
Yeah, so
let me tell you about those days, sir.
My first PlayStation 1 game was because it required the DualShock sticks, Ape Escape.
I know the game, never played it.
Literally, you just walk around as like some short kid wearing jean shorts, a red shirt, and a blue bandana. He's got this electrified net, and you're just trying to capture like
Wait a
lab
minute.
monkeys.
Red, blue, electrified, capture stuff. All goes back to Pokemon.
All you're doing is just capture these monkeys with siren helmets on that escape from a lab. They literally have helmets on with police sirens on their head, and you're literally just running around catching them with this net.
Oh, that's funny. John says it was Pokemon. No, I've never even heard. Oh, no, I think I've heard of it. I've never played it. The reason I ask is because there's this it was very innovative at the time. It blew my mind. It was a game called Monster Rancher, not Monster Hunter, Monster Rancher. And the premise of this game is you basically have this ranch and you can raise monsters and have them fight against each other. But here's how you got the monsters. You would take your CDs, your music CDs that you would have, right? And you would put it into the PlayStation and it would generate a monster based on whatever CD it was. Certain music CDs had certain monsters adjudicated to them, which was wild. So like you would, like if you put in, I forget what some of them are, but there's lists online of like what discs you can put in to get like all the good ones. But dude, it was so cool. You're like, I'm playing a game. And I like, it was when CDs were huge. So it was like, let me run through my collection and see what the hell I can come up with. And it was so much fun just switching out the discs and seeing what you would come up with. And it would be like the screen where it'd have like sparkles and zazz. Sometimes you were disappointed. Sometimes it was a win. But it was very, very cool. And I think they did another version of it more recently, but obviously without the CDs, or maybe it was with the CDs still. But it was what a cool game. And it never really blew up like I felt it should. Yeah, that game was fun. John says my parents' CDs had no monsters. Oh, that's too bad. But yeah, it was wild, man. It was cool. It was a really cool game. That's why I asked. I didn't know if you had ever heard of it or had played it.
Nah.
Can I? Oh, I can. All right, I'm on JJ's. Ha ha ha. Watch.
I remember one other game I had for the PlayStation 1, and this brings it back. Original Grand Theft Auto.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, wow. The top-down version?
The top-down version. So the camera was literally just looking at the roof of the car as you're driving around in the city. Yep. That was my first introduction to Grand Theft Auto, where it's like, the whole game is a bird's eye view.
And I had a driver for the PlayStation 1, which was really... It was basically Grand Theft without getting out of the car, because in the first driver you never got out of the car.
Yeah,
you would take whatever they told you to do. You drive through town, you pick somebody up or whatnot.
Oh, it's like Crazy Taxi almost.
Kind of, yeah. Like, but you never got out of the car, so your whole you're trying to dodge the cops, run like it was fun.
That's
and then Driver 2, they take you out of the car, and it's kind of like. It was so bad because you're running like this, and when you would go to turn, you'd be like, dee, 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 and then you'd shoot people, pew, 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 and then turn back to your car.
That's really cool.
Bad.
Was the original Max Payne on PlayStation 1, or was that PlayStation 2?
I think the original Max 2. Yeah, I think that was PlayStation 2.
Damn.
Yeah.
Just trying to think about how many PlayStation 1 games I had back in the day. Between Ape Escape and Grand Theft Auto, I'm just trying to think of what I was playing.
I got a bunch downstairs
at the time when I had one.
I remember when Resident Evil came out in the long box. Hell, I remember when PlayStation games came in long boxes.
Yeah.
So now I'm really going to date myself. And if anybody remembers when CDs first came out, they came in long boxes as well. So it wasn't just a jewel case. They came in cardboard boxes like this tall, literally like this tall. And they would have the CD jewel case was in it, but there was also cardboard and extra packaging.
I remember I had a PlayStation 1 game where it was the regular CD, like the clamshell CD cases, but the CD case was this thick because when you opened it up, there was a disc, and then there was like a divider, and then you flipped it over, and there was more discs behind it.
Oh yeah, I got a couple of those downstairs.
I was like, first time I saw it, I'm like, what the hell is this? Oh yeah, Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal, Jet Moto, Resident Evil, Wipeout, Crash Bandicoot. Anybody remember Jumping Flash? That was where you were like, it was one of the first games that came out for PlayStation. You were basically a robot bunny, and it was like kind of like a 3D platformer, first person perspective. It was wild, a wildly cool game. Old school, but it's like if I bought up Eternal Ring for PlayStation 2. Everybody's like, what are you fucking talking about? And I'm like, it was a very early RPG for PlayStation 2. It's like bringing up Dark Cloud. Anybody remember Dark Cloud? Probably not.
No.
Yeah, there we go. This is like I had a PlayStation 2 memory card, joystick, and games for it before I had the system. And I think we kind of touched on this a little bit on the last game-related show too. My brothers, because I was living in Albany at the time, not in Clifton Park where I am now, but my brothers had a PlayStation 2. So, and I worked at Crossgates, a mall at the time, and it was EB Games at the time. It wasn't GameStop yet. Which was before that Babbage's. If anybody remembers Babbage's, hell fucking yeah. But I would take every day I would get paid, and I would go down the escalator because I worked on the movie theater that was on like the top floor there, and I would take the escalator down, and I'd be like, what have we got at EB Games? And I'd fucking buy up whatever they had, man. So I got it on some really good deals and really early games.
I miss EB Games. It was better than GameStop, definitely. It was definitely more towards gaming. It was a lot more fun.
Yep.
You could still go to them in Canada.
Canada who wants to go to Canada.
If you go to EB Games in Canada, right where the EB is, they have the Canadian maple leaf right behind the EB.
I believe it.
Just go look up EB Games Canada, and that's their logo. It just says EB Games with the maple leaf flag.
EB Games, eh?
It's funny. So where they used to be in the mall I grew up in Plattsburgh, it's in the same spot it's always been in. So it's like this little like nook in the wall. So it's like a straight in shot. It's got glass all around it.
Yeah.
Me and Danielle went up to Plattsburgh a couple of years ago, and I took her to the mall like I grew up in, because, as a kid in the 90s, the mall was all the rage. So I grew up in this mall, and as we're walking, I start laughing. She's like, what? I'm like, GameStop's in the same spot it's been in since I was a fucking kid. And I almost went in, but I was like, no, because GameStop isn't EB Games. It's going to ruin those memories I have of like sitting there playing Zelda for the first time on the N64 when you had to like stare up at the screen like this. And I was like, no, I'm not walking in there because it's going to ruin all of those things that make me happy when I think about it.
You think that's bad? Try working at one, because the biggest misconception that I got was people like, oh, you've got the best job in the world. I'm like, yeah, you think so? They're like, oh, you just sit around and talk about video games all day and shit. And I'm like, yeah, let me tell you how far from the truth that is. That is not how it is. And I'll tell you, the smelliest people you ever met, the weirdest fucking people you ever met. I met furries there that I was like,
why are you describing JJ? Is this how you guys met?
Yes.
I came in dressed as a fox.
Yeah, he was Conker from Conker's. He was Conker from Conker's Bad Fur Day, and I was like, "Yo, what's up?"
I could see JJ hopping in there with a bunny suit on.
Yeah, he did. It was cute.
I would completely do that just for the fun of it.
He was Big Chung. He came in dressed up as Big Chungus before Big Chungus was. There we go. You don't know Big Chungus, do you, JJ?
You know what's fun for me? Now I'm alone. Keep it up, boys. I have all the power.
Do you? Because if you remember,
I still have.
you have the what?
I will ban you for life, like Rich got banned from eBay.
All right, that was rough on both. About to eat soon, but still listening. Thank you, fam. Yes, that is one of the things about having
that
your
joke does happen a lot. Like where I'll just randomly fire somebody, but they come. They come
right back. You don't go anywhere. You're just.
It is a long gag that's been going on since the beginning days.
Very long time.
Listen. If I ever get fired from these podcasts,
you're not paid. You can't get fired.
Technically, he can fire me. But if you ever do that, I want you to send me the GIF of like Vince McMahon saying you're fired.
All right, got you. It won't happen, but
don't fire Rich. I like Rich.
What are you talking about? He already fired me from one of them. I'm not on.
Stop.
Oh well, that's only because you. That's no. I was trying to joke around. I'm like, I don't know you that well yet. I don't want to bust your chops yet. I want to be.
He knows I'm fucking with him.
Yeah, and that was nothing personal. Please, let's not talk politics here. Let's go back to games.
Speaking
downstairs,
of games, I have a bunch of games on me.
What's that one from?
Far Cry 5.
Okay. Oh, Tumbles loves Far Cry. Dude, Rich and Tumbles would get along just fine.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Is that a guitar?
Yeah, yep. Semi-retro.
Oh, that's retro.
And then
Sim Diamonds.
Nice.
Sims Diamonds.
Yeah.
And then Cyberpunk.
Oh, dude, that's all on one arm, too. That's gnarly.
And then one more.
Oh,
this for my uncle that passed away. This was his Xbox 360. This was his Xbox logo, like on that. And then there's a quote. It says "faster than you," and then his birth date, and then the year he passed. But the letters are written in. I looked up the Halo alphabet.
That's awesome.
And then the color is the color from Halo 3. From the logo from Halo 3.
That's really cool. And shout out and my condolences. That's a beautiful piece, man. That's an awesome sentiment. Absolutely.
I'm not done yet. This arm's not done.
I'm telling you, him and Josh. Wow.
That's the fifth time
like. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Fifth time.
It was the second, dude. The second or third time today. Stop.
No. You called me that while you were sitting behind me. That made it number 4. That was number 5.
That's why you said that earlier.
Yep. I'm keeping track because, like I said, that's the fifth time.
No, well, that's how the day's been. I do apologize, and
what did I miss?
I take it back. I called him by his.
He never calls me Josh, so when he does, it's super weird.
Yeah, it's like if he called me Adam, I'd be like,
I call him Josh all the time.
Well, that's different.
But that's what. So it's weird. So that's the transition of where I was. Like I was still Josh when I met Rich, and then after like a couple more years, it slowly morphed into JJ, and then it just kind of stuck, and nobody's ever changed it, and that's where it's always. But which is weird because Rich has always called me Josh. Hefty's always called me JJ. So when he calls me Josh, I'm like, wait, what? That's not my name. It's like if I go, hey Danielle, that's not my name, and I'm like, hey. See?
Oh, that was funny. That's so funny.
Same thing. It's like if I say babe, I get that what?
And it's nothing personal at all. I don't even know how or why it happens. There's really no rhyme or reason to it. It just comes out. I think it's in it's moments of like extreme duress, I feel. You know what I mean? Or like when I'm really stressed out, or like when and it's never at you, obviously, but it's just in general, and I don't know how that happens.
Mom, you're
it's like if I called
anyone who gets away with that, there's a very short list.
If I called Tui Rob,
that would be weird.
Or if I called Eddie Matt,
yeah,
right. What?
You both have played Fallout, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
Any of them?
Oh yeah.
So underneath this right here, I'm going to get the Brotherhood of Steel.
I knew that was coming. Nice.
And then I'm gonna leave a space so right where this one ends, the Brotherhood of Steel is gonna go from my elbow pretty much all the way up here. But then in between the Brotherhood of Steel and this one, there you go. I'm also going to get the Brotherhood of Steel rank of Elder tattooed between it. So I'll get the rank of Elder, and then that right there.
Elder Chef U92.
Hold on, man, because that elbow spot, oh god, I remember.
Because that's on bone.
And I
That's
got
I know.
I was like, no,
on the same
you know
day.
what I mean?
That shit hurt so
My
bad.
elbows are all
No, you want
fucked
to
up.
know what hurts?
They look
That,
like
like this one, like the green diamond towards the
Mhm.
wrist hurt, and then the bottom part right here hurt, and then I don't know.
What are you doing?
my elbows look like nipples, dude.
Oh my god! So my elbows look like nipples.
Right?
That is definitely getting clipped out. We're definitely have to
Oh,
do a clip show.
fantastic.
Now you want to know what
There's
probably
been a lot
hurt
of fun.
you is that hand tattoo you got.
This one actually didn't hurt that much.
Even though you're sporting the wrong one there, buddy.
So it was supposed to be a set. I was supposed to have one on each hand, but
It
this
shouldn't
one
even.
never got done.
It should have never got that far anyway.
Damn.
No,
Should
if I had the money to get all the things that were supposed to fill in the blanks that I left open, my arms would look much different right now. Like they would be covered, but they're expensive.
Oh yeah, they are.
I do definitely want to get one, though I still have to get need to finish the anointed knife for me so I can get that one because that's gonna go. Wait,
Real quick, did you see that?
empty spot.
You know what? No, I don't want to derail. We'll talk after. Well, briefly afterwards if you want to, but
That's
about
fine.
something. I love so I know you guys are younger than myself, which is why and Rich, I know it's not easier for and JJ you too. I mean, I know you have a little bit more retro game.
Mhm.
Yeah, he's definitely got more than I.
Experience
He's definitely got more knowledge.
Right.
than I do.
And I understand that. So I'm sorry if I sound like an old fart just talking, but like those are the ones I know the most about. And if you want to see something really fucking cool,
If it gives you any indication of like how young I am, the first time I played Super Mario Brothers 3 was on the Game Boy the Game Boy
SP, the Game Boy Advance,
the one
SP.
that had the flip open one.
Yeah, the one I was talking about. Yeah, the Game Boy Advance SP.
So when they re-put out Super Mario Brothers 3 for that was the first time I played it. And I know Super Mario Brothers 3 came out on 64, but I didn't grow up with a 64.
Did it?
No.
No,
That was
it came out on the
Super
Super Nintendo. No, that was
on
the
Nintendo, and then
Nintendo.
but it came out on the Mario All Stars collection, which was Super Mario Brothers 1,
the
original Japanese Super Mario 2,
and then R2,
and then Doki Doki Panic, which was the Americanized Super Mario Brothers 2, and then Super Mario Brothers 3. And there's also a version which I want to get that has Super Mario All Stars on it.
That's when I had.
Oh, you're right. I always get the 64 and the NES.
No, that's okay. Well, again, that was kind of the equivalent, back when you were a kid. But this is from 1987. It's an original copy of it. I got it on eBay for a really good price, which is why I have it.
Shout out to
and
eBay.
It's in really good condition.
Shout out to eBay.
Yeah, shout out to eBay for banning
eBay.
But this is from 1987, and this is the official Nintendo Player's Guide. Now, if you look, it's got like early ass games in there. Oh yeah, there's like stuff these are maps from the original Metroid.
Ooh, wow. Great game, by the way.
So before there were like walkthroughs and strategy guides, like this is what you had. You know what I mean? And again, it's in very good condition for how old it is.
Isn't it kind of like why Nintendo Power was made too?
Well, Nintendo Power came first, and I used to have the very first issue of it, and it was gifted to me, and it somehow, somewhere along the years, disappeared. But you have the original Legend of Zelda maps for all the dungeons, even the one that looks like the little swastika there.
Jesus.
Well, it means something different in Japanese culture than it does with, the Aryans. And this also came with somebody's passwords that they had written down on a piece of paper, because I got this used, obviously. It wasn't brand new. This was what we had back in the day, and I never owned it because this thing was like $50, I think, back in the day, and we were not that well off. Bless you.
Whoa, bless you there, buddy.
All right.
Are they playing tonight?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
what up, Andy? I saw your son on my way home from work today, Andy. He was on his bike. He had his helmet on. He went by his friends. I waved at him. I mean, I did the head nod because I was cruising along on the bike, but I saw your little boy on my way home today.
Yeah, I recently watched there's a video game documentary on Netflix. And it's it goes through like the years of video games, and it talks about like the Nintendo, like back in the day when like Nintendo first came out, and if you were having trouble, you had to call
Yeah. Oh
Nintendo.
Yep.
And then eventually when they were like, people were having a hard time getting through because they were saying like I forget what Nintendo called the people that you would have to call, but
game counselors. They were game counselors.
Yeah, game counselors. So they'd be on the phone. They'd be on the phone.
I
for
didn't spend
hours.
a lot of money on those. Yeah.
They would be on the phone for hours, and it was hard for people to get through. So then like they were like, how do we like be able to service both people? And that's why Nintendo Power was created.
I love Nintendo Power. My uncle had like the reoccurring subscription.
Nice.
So like he would go through it first and he'd walk by and he'd hand it to me and he goes, I don't like this one. Do what you want with it. So like when I lived at my grandparents, I'd be cutting shit out, taping it to the wall.
Ow, my heart. Oh,
No,
my
I
heart
didn't
me
know.
right
I
now.
was a little kid.
No,
then.
I understand. I
And he told me
understand. I
there
get it. No, I
He
get
told me
it.
there were ones he liked. I wasn't allowed to do that too, which I understand. And then he'd give me ones that he knew were more like stuff I liked. Like I think one was about the X-Men game that came out for the Super Nintendo, and he hands it to me, and it's just like all X-Men on the cover. He goes, "You can have that one." I'm like, "Hooray!"
He's like, I already cut the pictures of Jessica Rabbit out of this one. Here you go.
Funny you say that because he gave me his old computer once, and I started like rummaging through it. I found some stuff that probably I wasn't supposed to be finding on my uncle's computer at that time in my life, and I was like,
You were probably also one of those kids that cut out all the divas.
I'll cut out all the what?
He probably was. Josh was probably the guy that probably cut out all the divas from the WWE matches back in the day.
Yeah, that's fair.
"We're not talking about that. This is the wrong show for that." He's not wrong.
Or God mode codes. Ikari Warriors was up, down, left, right. Select, start, A, B. See, you're close. ABBA was how you would continue on Ikari Warriors. Is at the like game over screen, you'd hit ABBA, and you'd be able to continue. What you're getting the Konami code mixed in there, which is up, down, left, right, BA start, or up, down, left, right, BA select start if you were playing with somebody else. But that's just me because I'm a big fucking nerd.
I know the code how to get the guns in Grand Theft to do the.
Yep.
I can do that like out of memory. Like my fingers just start doing it.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's what Sweetie says. Sorry.
But now that
Sorry,
we've got 10
Sweetie.
of you here, being we don't have an intro yet, because like I explained in the beginning before Hefty got here, that Hefty is actually working or going to work on the intro.
I will be, yes. And
But
I mean,
guys like hear the new intro song before it's completed.
yes, I love this song. Like when you sent this the other night, it was you were right. You a little bit of both on that, Andy. And no, you the man, sir. But when he sent me this the other night, and Richard was the same night he sent it to you.
Yeah,
we were of like mind. I was like, because he sent the first one, and like the first like maybe 10 seconds, I was like, oh, this is it. Yep. I had goosebumps. I had a grin from ear to ear. I was like, this is great. I listened to it another like 5 or 6 times that night. And he was like, oh, there's a second one. And I'm like, oh. So I was like, all right, I'll give it a listen. I listened to it for like a second. I was like, nope, first one's where it's at. I was like, nope.
I did the same thing. Like he sent me the second one and I started playing it. They got like through like the first like verse and I was like, I was like, this isn't as catchy as the first one he sent me.
Yeah. So yeah, without further ado, JJ, if you would like to share that. Everybody can hear. But yeah, I will be working on it. It won't be done this weekend. I got
or are they frozen?
I got a busy weekend coming up. Maybe I can start working on it on Saturday, but we'll wipe that ass when it shits.
That's fine. Well, I still got to get you a few clips from Grand Theft and stuff because of the right. Well,
we'll work. We got some time we're going to be spending together in the next couple days, so we'll figure this out. We'll hammer this out.
You know what you should add to the intro just to like throw people off.
A nude picture of JJ and me.
No.
Oh.
No, not only do we have like this video game thing, you gotta add nostalgia, but you also have to add trauma to it too.
Oh yeah, like
the
showing a controller. Yeah.
No, I was talking about sounds.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
Two of the most traumatic sounds in video game history. One of them is Lavender Town from Pokemon.
Yep.
And the Sonic water thing.
Oh god, or like when you're low on life in Zelda and it's just like the whole time you're like, shut up.
Or the hey
listen
over here.
Listen. Yeah.
All right. So here's the new intro song for Game Night.
I love this shit.
Everybody hear it?
With the master start, breaking all the pots for fun. Jump cut to GTA, stealing rides down the block. Saints Row, color spread, chaos on the crosswalk. Pac-Man in my head, walking through the map non-stop. I grew up on pixels and rage quits. Man, Street Fighter bruises on my thumbs again. Mortal Kombat shouting with my friends. Doom in the basement, doors locked in. Every save file felt like home. From Halo rings to Tatooine sandstorms. My whole life's one long continuous screen. Yeah, video games raised me. Video games raised me. Vault door, Fallout night, blasting roaches in the hall. Skyrim sky in my eyes, shouting dragons off the wall. TMNT on the floor, tasting nunchucks, living room roll. Power Rangers after school, jump kick off the couch. Spider-Man web sling cool, Red Dead horses heading south. Final Fantasy 7 heartbreak, cloud in my head, can't log out. I grew up on pixels and rage quits. Man, Street Fighter bruises on my thumbs again. Mortal Kombat shouting with my friends. Get over here! Doom in the basement, doors locked in. Every save file felt like home. From Halo rings to Tatooine sandstorms. My whole life's one long continuous screen. Yeah, video games raised me. TikTok digging down, pong-ponging off the screen. Pokemon teams and trading cards. WWE slam in the ring. Nintendo dreams, Sega scream. Xbox, PlayStation war. PC glow at 3 a.m. One more match, then one match more.
Love it. I love that.
How many times have I get the clock? Like I got one more in me.
Mortal Kombat shouting with my friends. Doom in the basement, doors locked in. Every save file felt like home. From Halo rings to Tatooine sandstorms. My whole life's one long continuous screen. Hit restart and play again with me. Video games raised me. Video games raised me. Ready Player One. Ready Player One.
Love that song.
I mean, I would
love
play it
that song.
again, but I don't want to torture people. But thank you guys so much. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Like I had a lot of fun trying to make it. There's like 15 different versions before that one came out. I was like, that's the one I need to send out. Like this, I think is the right one, and it just fits to what we do here. It's just stupid and it's fun.
It kind of like it kind of you know what it gives off. It gives off like, I don't know if anybody's ever seen the movie, but it kind of gives off like that Ready Player One vibe.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely.
That's the first thing I thought of.
The book was way better. Book was way better.
I have to finish my Harry Potter books first, and then Ready Player 1 and Ready Player 2 are probably going to be next. So.
2's not great.
Yeah, two I don't think you're going to enjoy as much.
2 falls off. 1 is better. 1 is much better.
I really want them to make the second movie though.
They're going to, and I'm just weirded out by it because they crammed so much into the first one that I won't ruin it for you. I'll wait till you like hear the book, and then we'll do a whole show about it then, and we can talk about it because that's definitely one I would love to like talk about.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
I'll wait till you hear it before I talk about it, but you'll love the book more than you do the movie. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy.
I was about
The
to say
movie,
because I
it's
love
fun.
the damn movie.
No, and it's a great movie, and I loved it until I heard the book, and then I was like, "Oh, why didn't you make this? This
Yeah.
is perfect.
That's how
Why
I.
did you condense something this big to this
That's
big?"
how I'm starting to. That's how I'm starting to feel with the Harry Potter books because I got the first 5 Harry Potter books, like the cast ones, where they got actual like voice actors to play all the characters. And
Oh, that's cool.
I'm listening to the books, and there's so many things that they left out of the movie.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and again, there's only so much. And again, the book is always going to be better than the movie. Oh, poppers!
Say hi,
Hello.
Marley.
Hello,
Podcast
poppers.
debut.
I want to
Who's
boot
a
the snoot. It's got the cute
poppers?
little snoot. Yeah, little snoot.
Say hi.
Hello. Oh, adorable. Yeah. So that song is JJ. I've listened to a lot of the songs you've made, sir. That is right up there with a couple ones that I don't want to say on that, but that is fucking gold, dude. Yeah, that was good.
So,
And Suno, shout out to Suno too. I guess Suno had a little bit to do with
that. not to completely change the subject, but I sent the AI song to my friend from the band, and he heard it, and he texted me back last night. He's like, "Dude, you really want us to like play this?" I go, "That would be cool, but I might have another one for you. I might send this one to them as well and be like, what do you think about this one? You choose which one you want to do and let me know." So there may be a lie or an actual like music.
Honestly, JJ, I'm not gonna lie.
This one.
I hope it's the game one. And I think the random nonsense one would be amazing, but I really think given what what Double XP does, I think that the game show, and especially with what their band is all about and like the content of their, I think that would be the perfect sound for them.
Well, I think I'm going to send that one to him too. Be like, hey, play this for the rest of the boys and tell me what you guys think. Because I'm still trying to get him on the show because that's really going to be a fun show to have a band on here.
Yeah, dude, the Green Mile book, the novellas, better than the movie. And the movie when TV was still a thing, when I used to have like TV, if that movie was ever on, I would stop whatever I was doing or watching, and that would be it. Same with the Shawshank Redemption.
I almost threw a quote out from that movie, but I couldn't because it was very inappropriate for today's world. So we're not going to do that on the live stream.
Fair enough.
So when I came back in the beginning, I heard you guys slightly heard you guys talk about how like you before the internet and everything, when you got a bad game, you had no idea.
Yes.
Yep.
We all know what the worst game in the world ever made is, right?
The E.T.
E.T.
Yeah, that was Pam's first video game, which is kind of what got us.
That's why we felt bad for her because they're like, "Oh, that's the first thing you played."
Actually, no wonder the poor girl doesn't.
So bad that they had to like.
Yeah, the landfills.
They like buried some in the desert somewhere.
Oh yeah, there was a lot. Yeah, no, there's a whole documentary on them finding it. On them finding the landfill and with all the games in it. Yep.
So Pam is a big like old school gamer, right? And whatnot. One of her favorite games is Ragnarok on the PC.
That is I don't even know what that is.
I've watched her play it a couple times. It's like a medieval, like click-based quest thing. Like, do you?
I know we only got. Sorry, real quick. I know we only got like a minute and a half left. I really got to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
We'll wait for you. It's okay, you big baby. Go change your diaper, bitch. Shh, he's gone now. We can really tell him how we feel.
That's got to get clipped.
Oh, he does that to me. Like normally, like if we're doing one of our shows with our other friends or whatnot, and if I get up to go somewhere, like I'll hear him in my headphones because I mute my mic when I leave, but I can still hear everything in my headphones. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, thank God he's gone. Can we just say?" And I'm like, "This motherfucker." So I got to do it to him for once. And yes, if your kids watch, I'm sorry. I swear, I'm an adult. I'm allowed. And motherfucker is one of my favorite words, so I'm sorry.
Still no disclaimer yet.
I got to work on that. That's for the wrestling show. I got to work on one for this one too.
We gotta work on a lot of disclaimers.
It's been a busy week, okay? I'm sorry. It's been a busy week. I plan to have much more done for this show than I had, and I plan to have it like posted yesterday so we could share it out to everybody and get everybody in on it, and I just never did. And then I went to work today and shit went upside down because fuck it, it's the April Fool's Day, so why not be the fool and get fooled over today? And that's exactly what happened. So I apologize to everybody. It will be better next week.
Will it
So game nights will still be on Wednesdays from now on. It'll be on Wednesday nights. So that way we have that, then we're Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then I give a break somewhere. Unless I'm doing interviews for Shane, and then that's an extra show every week. So
until you add more shows, and then you only have like one day off a week.
Oh God, I could probably come up with more things to do. I'm just trying not to overdo it now. I mean, I'm already overdoing it now as it is. Oh look, we waited, and he's back. Shh! Don't talk about him.
Good, because I got a question. I got a question for him. I want to see if he had one of these. So with the recent new Nintendo stuff that came out, did either of you growing up have a Virtual Boy?
Yes, my youngest brother did. He had a Virtual Boy. Yep. It was headache-inducing, overpriced. Tellero Boxer was an amazing game for that. I think that, and I think the Wario game, whatever it was, were the only two that really took advantage of whatever capabilities it had. You know, because it was I had to pee.
For joining the
sure, yeah. Thank you, John. Yes, no, I am here.
Thank you, John.
Yes, but I experienced the Virtual Boy. You want to talk about a battery sucker? If you didn't have that fucking, they advertised it as portable. I'm like,
you had 4 hours. Would you do? Smash it or give it away?
I'm like, Ninja, please. Like, there's no way.
Technically,
4 hours.
Ninja Turtles.
Technically, Virtual Boy was like what, like VR before VR?
No, there was VR before that. I was doing VR in Louisiana back in like 94, 95 with it was like an octagon with a huge like pull-over helmet that was stuck out like this on it. With like
when did Virtual Boy come out?
96, 97, I want to say.
Yes.
Again, skewed sense of time.
Skewed sense of reality.
That's right. So yes.
We could Google it. Someone Google it. Everyone has a smartphone.
To the Google. Wait, my phone's busy right now. Wait, somebody texted me. I have a friend besides JJ. Hooray.
Oh, don't leave.
It was
1995.
It's Sam. 95. Okay.
So it's
July of 95.
It will be 30 years, or it was 30 years old last year.
Yeah, and it was so bad for your eyes, and it was like it got super fucking sweaty.
Yeah.
Just because it was like right there on your face the whole time. And it's I mean, you know.
Hey, I used to have one of those, and this is, I have two things to say. So I used to have one of those original Galaxy phones that when you bought it, it came with the headset. All I ever used to do is watch movies on it. I'd strap this shit on and lay back in bed and just watch movies and pass out with this big fucking headset on, just watching movies till my phone died.
So just being a nerd real quick, they're shooting the next season of Daredevil in the neighborhood our buddy Sam's shop is in down in the city, which is really cool.
I know, I saw that.
Oh, you saw it. All right, I just saw your response.
They shot a season of Daredevil here in Albany not that long ago. Down by that warehouse in downtown Albany that's supposed to be torn down. They had like that whole entire section like blocked off like a couple years ago before they rebranded that Daredevil show.
Well, thank you. We appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you, old school. Appreciate you. Thank you. Wagwan. Show's almost over, so I'm sorry, but hopefully you can catch the next one. And if you dig what we're doing, always appreciated, but never necessary. Like, subscribe, and comment. Hit the notification bell. It helps the algorithm out a lot. Sam from the Anointed. Yep.
So the last question I will pose tonight before we go, because unfortunately I have to crash out in like another 2 hours.
I know. I'm sorry. Happy birthday, Mia.
Happy birthday, Mia. Thanks a lot. So, if they remade a current version of Turok, would anyone play it?
I'd give that a day in court. I would give that a day in court.
I never played Turok, so.
Sir, you never played Turok the Dinosaur?
Hey, whoa, that's fair. Let's not be so harsh on the poor boy.
And he never said he didn't NC.
He is the baby on the show.
Like, I apologize. Oh, we got the Cosmo the baby now.
He's the baby on the show.
Look, you got the little bald head like he just split out.
He's the baby co-host. It's okay.
Wow, he's gonna kill us. Look at him.
No, we love you. We love you, man. I'm only teasing with you, buddy. But seriously, you are the youngest out of all of us. So
okay. I know.
He's the baby.
But we love you like you were one of us. So there you go.
So before we go,
thank you guys for letting me be a part of this. This was a lot of fun. It absolutely was a stark contrast to my the rest of me and JJ's day. So this was very
nice. Your day much more fun.
Absolutely did. So thank you, boys. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, JJ.
No problem.
So I'll ask you boys tonight, what are we doing on next week on Wednesday for the show topic? What are we feeling?
Next week.
Bye, sis. Thanks for watching. Love you.
Love you, Mom.
I don't know. What can we do for next week?
How about peripherals? Game peripherals. You know, like add-ons to like game systems, like extraneous things. You know, like the light zapper gun, or like you know the fucking bazooka for the N64. Yep.
Or like,
and the Sega CD.
Or like the duck hunt gun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that could be fun.
All right, I'm in for that. That sounds like a blast.
The power pad for Nintendo.
Or the what was it? The little red expansion pack that you
get
the N64.
Yep.
Which goes for a lot of fucking money these days, and good luck finding one.
Or another, or like one more thing where we could talk about is, I don't think a lot of people had. It was
not a bad idea either.
The Game Boy Advance expander for the GameCube.
Yep. I have the Super Game Boy for Super Nintendo downstairs. Game Shark. I have one of those.
Plug your game into it.
We're giving away too much.
I have a Game Genie. This is going to be great. Yeah, it's going to be good. So if you're a nerd, you're a video game nerd, and you like video games, tune in next Wednesday.
And then the following Wednesday, we'll do John's idea, modern gaming, and what we're trying to look forward to. So we got the next two of the game night planned out. Hopefully Haley can be here in one of those nights. She was supposed to be here tonight, but my grandson would not go to sleep because she never came on. So I guess she's doing that. So love you, kiddo. And we will see you hopefully next week. And we'll see you guys here tomorrow for Random Nonsense, where we'll be talking about this space, the ship on its way to the moon, because this is kind of fucking weird. And I have an idea and a theory, and that's what we're doing tomorrow.
And don't forget about Saturday.
I was getting
heel turn.
Heel turn. I had to get to Friday first.
Heel turn.
On Friday, we'll be back with our friends Tom and Amy on Tom and Amy's Paranormal Media Histories, talking about. I don't know because they're just getting back from a trip from Poland, so I don't know what we're talking about. So we'll find out.
They went to Auschwitz.
They did go to Auschwitz, and then of course on Saturday we'll be doing. The heel turn will be, I think what I want to do this week is kind of change our idea, being there's only about 18 days till WrestleMania. I think I want to do like who we think is going to win each match while we play a match that I will somehow try to edit between now and Saturday, being I have a very busy next 2 days. So we'll see if I get that done.
You mean the match that I gave you?
It's saved to the computer. I just haven't brought it up yet.
So should I save your match?
For another week. Yeah, just hold on to it because I'm probably, like I said, I got like the next 2 days for me are super busy, and I'll try to get it done between. I won't be home tomorrow night, and I'll get
Friday's going to be a washout.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to get it done. Yeah. So yeah, we'll hold on to that until next week, and we'll just talk about what we think is happening at WrestleMania in 2 weeks on Saturday. Just because
and Hall of Fame, and for talk about WrestleMania, we'll talk about Hall of Fame too.
That is true. But
because
I will sorry.
they just announced the next the next match to get inducted this year for Hall of Fame.
What is it?
I'm not gonna say. We gotta talk about it.
I was trying
That's
to.
right, you gotta say
I
it.
was
Yeah, nice
testing
try.
you. I was
Yeah,
testing
nice
you.
try.
I wanted to
We gotta
see.
talk
Yo,
about it on
Rich,
Saturday.
you passed. You passed, sir.
Well, on that, we love you guys. Thank you guys for being here. I'm glad you enjoy what we do. I'm glad there's new guys in the chat that we haven't seen before. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy what we do here, and you'll keep going through with what we do on all the other days of the week, and have a good time with us. So have a great night, and go out there and be kind to people because life is too short. Your kindness could just change somebody's day. So just go out there and be nice to people. It's free, cheap, easy, and it's the right thing to do.
And the world needs it these days. Let's be fucking honest.
He's not wrong.
True.
Deuces, ooses.
Let's boo boo.